Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Ixalan draft. We are running it right back. This is being recorded in Oh, buddy. Well, then. Let's see. I gotta believe the foil hostage taker will pay for the draft, even if the regular wouldn't right now. Oh, well, maybe not. Oh, yeah, 10 tickets still. Not much more than the regular, but either way. It's A, the best card in the set, B, the most valuable card next to Carnage Tyrant, depending on the minute, and C, just already our, landmark card here, as we started that first draft with it and never looked back. So, yeah, slamming taker here. I like Ruthless Knave. It's pretty decent, but I think we take Vanquish the Weak here. Deep Root Waters doesn't look like something we're going to want in our black-blue deck, and I think the removal spell is going to work out better than the Ruthless Knave will. The Ruthless Knave he's another card that's like, oh, if you can get into a long game in this format, you'll win eventually. Good luck getting into a long game in this format. Ooh. We got some good options here. Wanted Scoundrels is a strong card, but I also like Daring Saboteur. And Daring Saboteur is a similar power level without a drawback. And I think we're going to go that way because of it. I guess this is a 4-3 for 2, and this is a 2-1 for 2, but when this goes wrong, it does go very wrong. When your opponent gets those two treasures, but this is just good. Yeah, we'll take this. Let's see. We've got River Sneak. It's kind of mediocre. Dire Fleet Hoarder. It had, keyword 2-drop. Pious Interdiction also good, but I don't think this is a 3-color format, and even if it is, I don't think it's a 3-color, it's not whatever 3 colors you want. I don't think it's like, oh, we're playing a shard. I think it's, you're playing 3-color pirates or 3-color dinosaurs, and that's about it. Either way, I'm not trying to just take a Pious Interdiction here. We'll take the Hoarder. Huh. And then we get a nice empty pack. What do you know? We can take Captain. It's gonna be probably better than Cancel, Spell Pierce, or Costly Plunder. If we ever get to play it. And I mean, we could easily be red-black pirates and splash over the Hostage Taker. I don't think we would want to splash back for the Captain. Combo with Hostage Taker? I don't seriously think it's a combo. However, I do think it's the best card in this pack. And I mean, yeah. Obviously, we also Siren Ruse should go way up in our pick order. We're gonna be piratey, and the ability to be piratey and not reflect. Flicker. Why reflect? What the hell? What am I smoking? Flicker, the hostage taker, should be pretty good, especially drawing a card during it. In his hands, the wind can become a weapon or the means of escape. Alright, I see you. I kind of like Castaways. It fits our blue-black pirate theme we have so far. And, if we're going to play win with unblockables, a 2-3 for 2 is a good blocker. And we're not super unlikely to find either more treasures or perhaps a sleek shooter to slide at the 3 slot. I think this is another deck that would actually enjoy the Dreadnought. There are better 5-drops in other colors, but I haven't found great ones in blue-black. Ooh, this is interesting. I think Heartstopper is good. And I think Schooner is also good. The deck might want Heartstopper. Our plan is currently, win via unblockables. So Heartstopper going up the ground is probably better for us than the Schooner. Cannonade? Okay, we'll take Cannonade. Oh, we'll take another Heartstopper. There's a chance we do splash for Cannonade. If we're already pirates, even though we're not necessarily red. And there has been I've definitely heard people call this card Pirate-clasm. And while I think that's a totally cute thing to say, Pirate-clasm is a sorcery. It is not an instant, and that is a huge difference. Huge difference in this format. Or just in general, but it makes this card so much better. I don't like any of the cards there. We took the Keeper. I don't think we're going to play it, but if we do find ourselves enough raid. Fire Cannon, we're just going to slide over to the sideboard here. Cancel. I don't really love starting. Demolish, sure. I mean, we got the Hostage Taker. And as we established in our first draft in this format, if you cast Hostage Taker, it doesn't really matter what's happened so far in the game. Ew! This pack is just awful for us. It's not even a good red card. We were already looking at a red splash, but while I've come up a little bit on Ringing Rudder, it's definitely not a splashable card, and neither is Robertson Goblin. I was called this a Roblin. And then we come back. There's some really good green cards that would have been great for us with that last deck, and the Glorifier of Dusk, also fantastic. But this card is bad. This card isn't good in our deck, so I guess we just take a Sailor. We do need to find some more flyers if this plan's going to work. Oh, buddy. Do we do it? No. We have to take Walk the Plank. I really wanted to take the Revel in Riches. If we ever open one of these first pick, that's what's going to happen in that draft. Just as a note. Just be ready. Tune in. We will first pick one of these at some point in this format. If I have any. As long as I'm in charge here. That's the kind of thing that I want to make happen. But I just think we have to take Walk the Plank. Essentially, unconditional removal for 2 mana is too good to pass up. Ooh, we got a Skulldugs. Ooh, we got a Siren's Ruse. Ugh. I think we just take Siren's Ruse. I mean, One with the Wind is good. Prosperous Pirate's also good. But I think we've got a lot of... we can get a lot of work out of a Siren's Ruse in this deck. You know what? No. We'll probably see one later. I think we take One with the Wind, right? This card is definitely overperformed in terms of, but because it's one of those things where Walk the Plank is the only good removal. Suddenly, strapping enchantments onto stuff seems better. Because once you give it +2/+2, you do get out a Lightning Strike range too on most creatures. Often you can still be unfriendly fired or hit with that raid sorcery, Fire Cannon Blast, I think it's called. But I mean, either way, we're still going to take a bud letter here. Flyer. It fits with our next plan. We're going to ship this Dire Fleet Captain over to the sideboard. Ooh, March. I think we just take March. Passing another Prosperous Pirates. I do want to take one of those at some point. But card is just, yeah. I don't know, I guess there are a couple non-pirates. I was wondering if every creature we had drafted so far was a pirate. Not all of them. There's a lot of, like, I mean, I guess there's not that many. There is some amount of, like, well, I guess a lot of them are. I guess pirate is, the opposite of vampire in terms of its placement on the. Let me pull a card out. Its placement on the creature line, like pirate is the descriptive thing for a vamp. So I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get the Lorwyn Morningtide, where in Morningtide they just were like, oh hey, check it. Saw all those other creatures we were using. Oh, the other words on those creature type lines. Oh, now they're irrelevant. I don't have a lot of explore. By don't have a lot, I mean I have 0. Even though, an artifact would be good in the deck. Do we want Siren's Ruse or second Castaways? I think we'll find a Siren's Ruse. I know that might be being a little greedy, but Heartstopper? Sure. It fits the plan. What do we have? No, we were mostly pirates with a vampire. And no dinosaurs. Well, I guess we have a Singer Merfolk and a Singer Vampire. I think Spell Pierce is going to be the better card for us to bring in, though, if we need something. I'm not going to play Sword Point Diplomacy, but it is the best card in my it's the only card in my colors there. Do I take the Sailor of Means? Or do I try to get there? I don't think we're gonna play it, but I didn't really want another Sailor. You only play so many 1/4s. Now, if we find the Trove of Temptation, we still probably can't play Rebel here, but ew. Multiple playable red cards there, but we can't get a nice late card in our colors. Again, good red card. I mean, it's a start towards being able to splash this Cannonade. It's definitely a start. Oh, Captain Storm, huh? She is cool. But I think we have to just take an air elemental. That's just the house in this pack right now. And Captain Storm. Did a double check here, and I didn't think so, but she ain't worth a lot, and she would be a splash anyway. So I think we have to take the air elemental, no matter how much sweeter taking the captain is. Obviously, we always want to take Starver Station because it's just sweet. Uh, Snapping Sailback also sweet, even though we can't play it. So I guess we just take a Windstrider. It does fit with our deck's plan of we have ground control and then we play flyers. Or other ways to just sneak past you. I think we want Skulldugs here. I don't think this card is very good. Because it's not hard for them to get out from under it. And it's 4 mana. I feel like it should be 3 mana. Well, if it was going to be good, it needed to be 3 mana at best, at worst. Like 4 mana is just too many. I think we play Skullduggery over a Dire Fleet Hoarder here. Skulldugs is just... It's not hard to find a way to make that a beating. Cutthroat? Or a second March? How many marches can you play? How many Cutthroats do I want to play, though? Not many. Let's play another March. Yeah, I mean, if I march for Heartstopper, it's not the end of the world. It means I killed something. And then I'm using a mana to get something back to kill something again. While a Skullduggery would be good, I think we're taking a Dragon Skull here. It lets us splash Cannonade easier. I think I take Tormentor here. I still think I can reliably Captain's Call. Even though I do now have 2 Merfolk, I still only have the 1 Vampire. Also, if I'm playing too much of the Drought, I don't really want to also play Grim Captain's Call. You can only use that effect so much. I think I might take the Arsonist here. I don't know if we're going to actually play it. We're going to need to probably find a little more mana fix action. But I don't like Costly Plunder. We still don't have a lot of Explorer right now. Headwater Sentries. I mean, it does kind of gum up the works. I know he passed one last turn for Arsonist, but... And I'd like the Pirates, the Captains, to be good, but... I don't even think I have that many Pirates. I mean, I have a decent amount, but I'm not, like, strictly Pirates. And there's a decent amount of misses even there on Pirates. So I'm not gonna splash a card. It's not even that good. Ugh, there's nothing to go. I don't have anything to go get with Quartermaster. Do I want a Sailor of Means or a Tormentor? I think I just want a Sailor of Means. We figured out our deck's plan. Like, we know what we're doing. We're using Walk the Plank, Cannonade, Vanquish, and Hostage Taker to kill your flyers. We're gumming up the ground with Heartstoppers and other junk. And then we are flying or unblockable over the top. This is interesting. I don't think I want to run it to rest. Even out of the sideboard. I think that Shorekeeper is going to be a better sideboardy card. Ooh, Pirate's Prize. I think this card is better than it looks. I don't want it to surface. More expensive. Ooh, the Prying Blade. I wish I had more flyers. I'd bring that freaking Revelant Witches back in. What was I saying? Oh, the Pirate's Prize. It does seem on its face like a bad divination, and there is the raid 2 mana version of draw 2 cards in the format, so both of these things make you feel bad about Pirate's Prize, but it's a format where just drawing 2 cards is really good. I feel like I don't think it's not the strongest format, so with the power level of all the cards as being lower, just getting more cards is often a lot of the work. Let's see. First off, how many ways do I really have to reliably get in? Not enough that I can play Prying Blade and try to come back in for the Revel and Riches. Okay. I have to make sure. I have a problem, and that problem is alternate win conditions, be it ones that say if you have 10 or more treasures win the game, or ones that say are mill involved. Okay. I do think I splashed the cannonade, because I think it's going to get work done. Or do I not start it as a splash? Maybe because it's a splash, and because it's going to get murdered by, like an enemy pirate deck, it'll probably do more damage to us than them. And it's on splash. I think we start it in the board, and we just side it in any matchup that's not pirates. Do I really want Headwater? Maybe not. Sailor means like there's gonna be scenarios where boarding into Headwater is good, but I think Sailor means is gonna do a good enough impression. So there is a argument to be made for running 16 lands with this deck, huh? We top out at 5 mana for Air Elemental and Windstrider. So we just bring the sentries back in. Just 8/8 this piece. Yeah, let's go. I like it. This deck is interesting. I don't... Obviously, it's got a good chance of getting some wins because Hostage Taker remains just an unbelievably good card. Every time I think about that card, I'm like, wait, really? Is that what that card really does? Yep. Yes, it is. We're going to mulligan this because it literally doesn't do anything. Siren's Ruse needs something to bounce, but I can't play my 1/4 drop creature because it needs something to bounce. Oh, much better. Top the land. I'm going to wait to see what this guy's second color is. But there is a non-zero chance. I'm just strapping this one with the wind to the Heartstopper and going to town. Less so, though, now that he's just played black. It's riskier because he can just... If he just vanquishes it, it is bad. But at the same time, I don't know what I'm doing with the one with the wind here. We're just going to go for it. He just vanquishes it. Yeah, that's going to suck. But if he doesn't vanquish it... Ooh, see, yeah. If he doesn't vanquish it, it should get a lot of work done. A lot of the white-black flyers won't be able to do much with the Heartstopper around. I think I just play Sailor, and he can regain 2 of that life when he attacks. I think it's better than just vanquishing that right now. What is this dude doing in the background? Because it kind of looks like he's got his arm up in like the swish position, like he just dunked it on this weak guy. Oh, here we go. Clerics, known as condemners, punish those who do not recognize the righteous authority of the church. Yeah, so he just dunked on this dude, basically. Okay. Attackers, we block here. He gains 2, back to 16. I go down to 18. Ew, that's sort of annoying. Well, I guess we can just keep doing what we're doing, though, because hard stopper. We're killing that now with the Vanquish because the white-black deck is definitely a deck that's going to have... the white-black deck is the white vampires deck is the deck that most wants the 1-mana white tricks. And both the indestructible trick and the +2/+2 trick would blow out my Vanquish the Weak. So I don't want to wait for him to untap. Because I don't really... I mean, I guess if I had stuck the hard stopper in front of it, I could. There's a theoretical world where he goes for the first strike. And I can get it then. But I think we're more likely to lose out than we are to get ahead. By not just doing that right now. This sounds cool, but then you're like, eh? River and sea, jungle and... Ew! Okay. Well, I mean... That's interesting. I don't know if that's good. Cause I just like he needs to. Now, obviously, when I get blown out by the +2 by Vampire Seal, after just talking about how I had to play around it with Vanquish the Week, it's gonna suck. But I'm not gonna not block this flyer lifelinker with my Death Touch, fell free. If he's gonna let me. We're in a pretty good spot here. Oh, even better. But it's got flying. Flavor Judge! Flavor Judge! We'll take it. It would be a little way. This spell would be far worse if it said non-merfolk, non-flyer. We would not be happy about that. Excuse me. Oh, we should have done this the other way. Because he can first strike it right now. We should have switched them. It was stupid. Just talking about Vampire Seal. Oh. Well, that's worse. That's definitely worse. It kills both. I mean, if we make a creature here, we're alright. We didn't. We attack for 3, he attacks for 6, we're down to 7. We attack for 3, down to 6, he attacks for 6, we're down to 1. Nope, not going to be able to do that. I guess we just leave this guy back for now. I guess we should have played this land to make him less likely to want to just make us discard. Ew! I mean, we can currently kind of beat that, but ew! Ooh, harder. I think we wait here. Because I think we want to hopefully catch him multi-attacking and be able to get him the same way he got us with Skulldugs. Well, not the same way. He got a little more efficient, but... Yeah, we're still going to go for it. He's got to play 2 vampires. He's got 2 cards in hand. You have to make 2 vampires to be able to bring that back. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, my. That was pretty bad, man. Oh, man, that was bad. Also, I think that attack was pretty bad, too. I think I should have just kept the Heartstopper back to pick up if he sends in with the 3/3s. He should just send with his whole team now. I don't know if he's gonna, but he should. Yep. I guess we go for the double on the bishop. He's got no cards in hand. He played his land for some reason. And then... Now if we can pick off one of those rando vamps, we can kill the Deathless Ancient. Well, you know. Temporarily. Hey. Just sit back, I guess. We don't block. We take 4 from the Ancient. I mean, we don't block the Ancient. We'll block anything else he attacks with. That's not good. Okay then. Well, yep, that'll do it. That Deathless Ancient just wrecked us. Well, the call to the fees really is what did it. We were in a good spot right up till then. I just want to make him sweat a little. Let's see. This isn't good. We really don't have a good answer in the sideboard here for that. Deathless Agent. We do have a good answer for his deck, though. Was I playing 41 cards? Oh no, I pulled I pulled the 2 lands for the 2 lands I brought in, but I didn't pull anything for the candidate. Okay, I was really confused for a second. Hard stoppers. They felt okay, but not great. Do I want another mountain? No. Just gonna do it off the 2 sources. I know ideally we want like 3, but at 16 lands, I really can't take something else out. I guess Hostage Taker could have dealt with the Destination. We could have. I forgot how good this freaking card was. I don't even. I mean, obviously, if we had, drawn it, we would have won. But I wasn't even asking for it. You gotta ask your deck for what you want. Isn't a bad little hand to start. Could really use a land here next turn, but ooh, pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, I don't think I shouldn't have attacked with a hard stopper. I was thinking about it as I did it, and I was like, wait, no, but it was too late. Then I have to do that, and then I play that, but that can't attack because I'm lacking an artifact. If I had just sent the 2/2 he would have blocked. I would have got my treasure. Hey. Well, that's not great. That he just had an extra Raptor companion to get rid of there. Because the Raptor companion really doesn't do much for him into this board anyway. Especially with my Sailor Marines coming soon, TM. Definitely might be more Valve soon than actual soon, but hey. And unfortunately, we can't really vanquish the weak as long as he's got mana up. Oh, well, there we go. Now we could vanquish the weak, but do we want to? And maybe if he goes for a double, yeah, that seems bad. Spending a card to get half, not even half. I'd be spending 1 card to pick up 2/3 of a call in a feast. That doesn't sound good. That could just come through. He's almost certainly gonna block Castaways or Hoarder. If he goes for just the straight blocks across the board, I think I'm gonna use March to get back both of them, and then use the treasure token. Oh, I guess not. this point, I guess I do block with one of the castaways on the companion if he sent it, because I was really pretty sure he was going to block last turn, and then he didn't. Aerosaur. Whew. That card is so good. It's like, oh. What? Why? Why? To gain 2 life? That feels bad. Why not just smash me for 4? Whatever. I'm not gonna argue with him. Hey. The next turn, I've got March of the Drowned. +2 creatures, I think. Assuming he attacks with the Raptor Companion here, that is. If he doesn't, then, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do next turn. Well, I think I just attack with everything. And then, bring back stuff with March. I'm happily looking for March of the Drowned targets here. That's why I don't have a problem blocking this. In the current race, I think we're ahead with the 6 on the board. We could have started turning sideways, but I guess probably not with the lifelinker, so math probably does not end up in our favor. Let's see. What do we want to do here? I think we just attack with our creatures. Same thing we do every turn, Pinky. Try to smash our opponent's face off. Here I can, I don't know if I will. Depends on what he does here. No blocks, huh? Okay. I think I just play the sentries. If he had blocked some stuff and traded, I might have gone for the 2 Desperate Castaways with the March and played them both and spent the treasure, because I'd have another treasure in hand from the Sailor of Means. But if he didn't want to block anything, then I think having the 2/5 on the board is better, because it just shuts down his attacks. Only game 2? Yeah, I think so. This guy is milking his time. Hopefully we find another action spell here. Hey, that's an action spell. Just strap and go. I guess I make Sailor Means, right? Because I just get another artifact. Our blockers remain very good against his attacks, so I'm not really too concerned about that. So hopefully he just doesn't do much here, and I think he's got the 6-drop in hand. So I'm slightly worried. Either that, Either that or that this Deadeye Tormentor is about to get bright reprisalled, and that would kind of suck. Ha! Bright reprisal. God damn. Alright, alright. Get our raid and here's the castaways. I didn't need to play that land, because I'm not playing these other castaways. I should have held that land in hand. I'm not going to play around this card in that situation because this card is just bad. Ooh, that card's decent. But, like, I'm not going to assume that you have a Bright Reprisal on 5 when you get to 5 on, whatever is it, turn 6, turn 8. Just going up, like, I'm not going to play around something there. Ew, don't be the flyer. Okay. Can we find one of our many ways to just get damage in? That'd be pretty sweet, right? Like our 3-2 bouncing our Deadeye, and then we do some bad attack and get another discard. That sounds good. No? Huh. Problem is he now has this stupid 2-3. Even going and getting back to 2 pirate isn't good. Guess we'll just hold that for now then, and hopefully we'll find something better. We can control things for a bit. I mean, Hostage Taker remains the premier spell in the format. Ooh, Skulldugs. That changes things. We go for the full blowouts. Then we march the Tormentors back. Make them discard again. I mean, if you got something, you cast it. What do you... Oh... The return Skullduggery. Reset the blockers to their original state, please. Thank you. Okay, well, that's still fine for us. Nope, nope, nope. We want Tormentor for the last card in his hand. I don't think it's a land. It's a land? He spent half of his turns not play. He spent a lot of. How did he didn't draw? I guess he drew a card off Bright Reprisal. How did he end up with an extra land? Ooh, Siren's Ruse. Will be a lot better once we find ourselves the Hostage Taker. Ouch. -5 is kind of annoying there because he's got the flyer in play. Cut his clock in a third. Or my clock, however you want to call it. Eh. Might just Siren's Ruse this turn to cycle if we had, like, I don't know what else we're going to do here. Yeah, might as well just draw a card, get a token. Oh, there's the king. Or the queen. The queen? The queen. We jack the Sunrise Seeker. We murderate the bishop, and yeah. And we get a couple free bashes in. Do it like that. I guess I could have attacked with more. Of course! Oh, are you kidding me? Are you fucking with me right now? I I don't even. I guess we put it on top because it does let us kill the other vampire and prevent him from. Oh no, we just lose because we put that on top. Duh, duh. Well, maybe not. If we attack with everything, he can only pick up one creature. Oh, I'm so mad about that cannonade right now. It doesn't do anything. I just lost the damn game. Damn! I gotta think things through. Hey, bro, you got it. You got the game. Just hit OK so we can get this over with. So stupid. I'm so stupid! Oh man, what was I thinking? I wasn't. That's the problem. I was not thinking. I don't even want to draw the next card. Don't even want to know. I mean, he knows what's in my hand. He's just gonna attack. I can't believe we lost this game. I mean, look, well, we'll see whether or not it was a punt when we draw this next card. Uh, Yeah, okay. God damn. Oh, so brutal that we drew both of our removal spells and then cast them, and then he cast his 4/4 flyer off the top next turn. Like, that was a beating and a half. Damn. I really thought this was gonna be the one that got us our third trophy here. Ah. Still thinking about that last game. I need to stop because now I'm looking at the Siren's Ruse and I'm wondering, like, well, I didn't have the Siren's Ruse on that particular turn. Wait, did I put that card on the bottom? I put that on the bottom. I mean, I guess it's fine. I thought I was putting it on top, to be honest. That's how distracted I am. It's fine either way, but I just thought I put it on top. Anyway, but when I cast that Siren's Ruse to cycle draw a card, that got me to walk the plank and then Hostage Taker. But if I hadn't cast Siren's Ruse to cycle at that point, I draw what's it called? I just draw walk the plank off the top, and I am in a great position. Because he draws on his next turn, he plays the Deathless Agent, and on the following turn, I draw a Hostage Taker and steal it. Okay. It's like that. I mean, that's okay, but I feel like you could have waited on that skill Dugs. I think I go for the block here because I have March in hand, so I can just go. Oh no, it's not a pirate. Ooh, I'd say I can just go fetch him back up, but I feel like I just block. So I don't have anything else in hand that's gonna stop him from attacking with the Bishop Soldier, and if he just gains, if he gains 2 life each turn in that exchange, or I lose 2 life and he loses no life, however you want to judge it. With no pressure, I'm not gonna cast an early March. I know I have more mana than this deck needs between the lands and the treasure. This deck really wants, like, a card that doesn't exist, basically, because, I mean, I guess Air Elemental's a decent top end, but I feel like this deck just, like, we want, like, one bigger blue or black common creature. Makes this deck a lot better. Like, if you watch me every time, like, I've, like, you know, when you're, like, passing Prosperous Pirates and, like, regretting it, because that's probably the biggest creature you're going to find in your colors, it's kind of beat. Like, I would like to cast something, you know, and not have to go out of color to do it. Oh, wonderful. Is that a 6-drop or a 5-drop? Queen's Agent. Oh, at least that's a 6-drop. He should mill that away. No? Okay. He was just stuck on land for like 3 turns, right? Huh. I guess at this point we just get a creature out of the graveyard because we're not doing anything else. Do we get the Hoarder? Because we can then Siren's Ruse it? Yeah, I think we do. Now that he's doing something, I do need to get on with his drawing of cards and finding something to happen out of this damn deck. I really don't want to lose this draft, man. We opened a foil hostage taker. Come on. We just 0-2 out. It's going to feel so bad. Like, so bad. Okay, we're getting a card here. All of our cards are bad. Yeah, no, I'm just going to attack. I could double block with my Heartstopper, but it seems very mediocre. It's giving away like the rest of the cards that are in my hand right now. Not giving away what they are, but just kind of giving them away. Because like I'd be putting out the double block, and then I would have to march the drown back some of these creatures to have a board presence. Oh yeah, at least that's not a vampire. The Menace Pirate there. Because that would be super bad. Why didn't he attack? He's got Menace. Whatever. It's really disappointing to be just flooding out at 16 lands. I mean, come on. We know the deck doesn't need a lot of mana, so we only played 16, and here we have 9 of them in the first 15. I want to interact with my opponents. I really do. He declined? Well, I mean, if we don't draw a real card soon, he'll eventually realize he can just start attacking. Right? Question mark? Like, he shouldn't be this worried about the Heartstopper. Yes, the Heartstopper is going to get a card. It's going to happen. But you can't stop that by not attacking. All you can do is delay that. And now he... Okay, I don't get it. Whatever. Now, if we top deck Hostage Taker here, do we I guess we have to. I was gonna say, do we even cast it right now? Do we wait for the Queen's Agent? Because that has lifelink? What do we want to do here? I guess we... What do we vanquish? There's really nothing good to vanquish, so I think I'm gonna just waiting here is okay. Like our most likely block is a double onto the Dire Fleet Interloper, I guess. So he pumps the Vanguard. Vanguard's gonna hit me. That shit gonna happen. I guess if he killed the Deacon on his turn, we would have taken 2 less damage from the Vanguard, huh? And he's really only attacking with the Vanguard? Okay. That attack is so bad. I don't care if it worked out for him. It's still bad. Yeah. I'm more likely to find something that can stand in front of the Vanguard than I am. Yeah, see? I mean, technically. Oh, no, not if it's getting +2/+2, though. Ha. Yeah, I guess I should have killed the Deacon. I don't know. Yeah, killing the Deacon's probably correct. I'm losing this game anyway. It doesn't really matter. Ah, we are full on tilted, folks. Whew. Okay. Well, we'll just let me go. Just let me out of it. Okay, plan for this game: not draw 10 lands. Plan number 2, I think, involves the sideboard plan for candidate. We just like literally drew basically every non-creature spell in our deck and then every land. Ooh, we'll keep this. I do appreciate the flavor hoops they jumped through on this one, because in a land without dinosaurs, they chose to reprint these lands, the check land, I think they're called, the checks, because it checks if you have a swamp or a mountain, and so they reprint Dragon Skill Summit, but there's no dragons, so it's like, oh well, when the Planeswalker Angrath called the dinosaurs dragons, the name stuck in certain pirate circles. Why would that stick? What pirate circles? You'd be like, nah, you idiot. They're freaking dinosaurs, not dragons. What the hell are you talking about? I guess, I mean, he is a planeswalker, so I guess you wouldn't mouth off to the super powerful Minotaur, especially if you've never seen a Minotaur before. That is a unique issue. Hey! It almost resembles a curve, folks. What if it was there's no defenders. I don't think there's anything with flash. I guess there's the 1/1 with flash you could have flashed in. But I wonder if, just as a rule, it was probably better to play the Sailor before combat. I guess if he had something, it would be. Oh, he's got the Flash Paladin, too. Or Flash Vampire. Whatever. But yeah, if that was like a 2/2 or whatever. It would have been a lot better to have the Sailor in beforehand. Ooh, okay. Cool. Cool. Okay, we're just going to pass the turn. The current plan is to Siren's Ruse, the Sailor of Means, in between now and the end of his turn, so we can pick up an extra treasure, so we can go just make it an air elemental. Excuse me. Nice. Okay. This should be pretty good here. I don't even think I attack. I don't think there's a point. I'd have to cash my treasure in either the Skullduggery or Death Touch and get past the Conquistador, so why bother? Haha! Oh! I wish this was just 2 target creatures. I could Skullduggery around and save it. Alright, whatever. These white removal spells, I don't know, I feel like they're not good, but they do keep hitting my goddamn creatures. Like, this isn't a good card because there's so few targets for it. But, on the flip side, because there's so few targets for it, it's suddenly relevant because you have to get rid of those targets. I guess we just make a sentry here. That was actually a terrible attack with the Heartstopper. He should have just put the Conquistador and the Paladin in front of it. Well, I would have Skullduggered and wrecked him, so maybe he shouldn't have. But I do feel like getting rid of the Heartstopper in that moment was probably decent. Yep, that's walking the plank. It's fine. Yeah, I'm greedy. I'm waiting for the cannonade because he hasn't really given me a good spot to use it yet. And still no blocks there, huh? Okay. This deck really wants a Deadeye Plunderers. My deck. Oof, so much better if they had one of those. That's not great for us. Yo, I, I'm playing 16, right? Jesus. Okay. Looking for. Now he does that? Wait. After like 18 turns of not blocking it, he goes for that block. Which would have been terrible for him for a bunch of turns. And now is a great block. Because it blows out both cards in my hand. I'm not streaming, but sometimes I wonder. I'm like, do they know? I know they don't know, but do they know what's in my hand? Come on, buddy. Let's go. Just a little bit faster now. I really don't want to lose 0-2 with like 4 or 5 minutes on my opponent in both matches, because that's an extra kick in the nads. He doesn't give it flying. Do I go for this? I think I do, right? Yep. I'm going for it. I'm going for it all, baby. I'm going for it all. Skill Dug plus, minus. Woo! Got him! Oh, baby. Pirate Pyroclasm in the house. Now, maybe in this... I mean, it might just be the deck being bad. I don't know. Maybe in this third game, if we win this, we'll draw decently. Nope, he's going to play a Deathless Ancient and cackle all the way to the bank. Oh, Bishop is tolerable. We could beat a Bishop. How many pirate decks have we played now in the last, like, 3 drafts? A lot of them, right? Or 4 drafts? This week, going back to Monday. We played, like, 3 straight... played, like, 3 straight Vampire decks on Monday. And then we've played 2 straight in this, this draft. If I lose a game where I got like an 18 for 1 with Fiery Cannonade, I'm going to lose my mind. And I think I'm going to lose my mind. Because this is 10 lands and 18 cards. With 16 lands in the deck. Opponent on a cool 7. Just slamming Bishops of the Bloodstained. I don't even know what good cards we can top deck. Maybe this deck is just bad, because now that I'm thinking about it, we don't really have a lot of ways to beat a 3-3. If we don't hostage take, we're pretty in trouble. I mean, who knows, because we've drawn a million lands. I still feel like I threw in match 1, game 2. I feel like that was a throw. Yeah. Well, sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the O2. Just O204? Really? With this deck? We never saw a Storm Sculptor. We never saw a Saboteur. Never saw a Windstrider. We saw a Hostage Taker one time at literally the worst time we could have had in that game. If we had done it on an earlier turn, we would have gotten further up and been able to, like, do something. And if we had gotten it one turn later, we kill the Deathless Ancient. We literally got it on the worst turn, and then one time we draw it. Alright. Well, I mean, I think I'm still going to post this, because I'm not going to not post. I think I'm at a point where I'm just posting it all, guys. So, get ready. But, I guess it happens. You know, you're going to draw poorly sometimes. Alright, folks. Well, until tomorrow. Hopefully, may you draft well and get a little luckier with your land draws than I did. And until then, have a great life, folks. Peace. Yeah, peace.